Hi, I'm Rebecca Newburn from the Richmond Grove Seed Lending Library, and I want to talk about packing seeds so that when we share them in this time of the pandemic, that we can do so in a safe manner. So first off, I have sanitized my table and I've washed my hands. I'm also going to kind of just disinfect the things that I'm going to be touching. And once again, if you are not healthy and showing any symptoms, you should not be packing seeds. But basically, I'm going to kind of disinfect anything that I might be touching. Or so I have a spoon for measuring. I've already opened my jar up of beans that I'm going to be doing, but let me just kind of get the outside of the jar too, so any surface that I might be touching. So I've got a couple of stamps here. I've got one with our name on it, and then I've got another one that has the variety. So I basically bought one of these little stamps, the type that you can kind of add the types, because we're going to be packing lots of seeds. And so just going to kind of, well, I've already done this one, so this one's already ready to go. Okay. So I've got my clean envelopes, and I'm going to just put them down, make sure they're in the right direction. So basically we have one stamp that has our website so that people can find our information. So I'm going to stamp that. And I mean, once again, you want to think about we're going to do mass stamping. So I'm going to basically set out a whole bunch of envelopes and just stamp, stamp, stamp. And then I'm going to go back with my one that actually has the variety information. So this is the painted pony, although it looks like it lost the P. Oh, that's hilarious. So this is the painted pony dry bush bean. I'm going to stamp, 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 stamp. And then once again, minimizing kind of touching stuff. So once again, I've washed my hands. I've washed, these are right out of the packet. This has all been washed. I'm wearing a mask. And then just kind of putting some beans in each one. And then kind of what I'm thinking about here is really, after I staple them, I'm going to stick them in a tub, and that these are not going to be touched for 24 hours. So once again, with cardboard and porous surfaces, the virus can't stay on for more than, it kind of degrades over time, and after 24 hours, there shouldn't be any virus there. With plastic and metal, it's 3 days. So once again, be thinking about the material. So packaging in paper is going to be better than packaging and putting things in plastic. The other thing, so I'm going to show you kind of what I've created. So we're going to have little tubs that can be shared, and it's once again only one variety per side, because what we don't want people doing is rifling through and being like, oh, what type of bean, what's there? So we need to have a clear label that says this is this variety only, so that people don't touch anything. So labeling and signage are going to be super, super important, so we can minimize people touching things. So having a sign outside, having a sign here, repetition, 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 because people don't really read signs very well. Okay, so that's just kind of intro into how to kind of set up more of a safe surface. Once again, if you had gloves, that's also something. This is the type of glove that I often use, which is just a gardening glove. I just showed you an alternative because not everybody has gloves. But just I wash these. And once again, if I was protecting people from me, I could go out and wear them. If I was protecting myself from others, that this is something you can do. But if you don't have that as an option, wash your hands, sanitize everything. then pack it, and then if you're sharing it with someone, once again, think about trying to have a buffer of time in between there as well. Okay, hope that's helpful. Stay safe and be well.